A free speech firestorm. Protests intensified Columbia University, NYU, and other campuses across the United States.
We will not be moved by these intimidation tactics. You can see outside you now that the students are mobilized. There's hundreds of them here today. They will not be moved. We demand divestment. We will not be moved unless by force.
Early Tuesday, students stormed and occupied the Hamilton Hall on Columbia's campus. Columbia University has begun taking a firm stance by suspending student demonstrators who refuse to disband their encampment. It's a significant development in the ongoing protests and comes after Columbia has been heavily criticized for not clamping down sooner. The decision to suspend students follows nearly 2 weeks of protests against Israel's operations against the Hamas group in Gaza. Earlier this month, around 100 protesters were arrested at Columbia, drawing renewed attention to the demonstrations. Columbia, noting the departure of many Jewish students from its campus, demanded the protesters' encampment be cleared. The university also stated it would not divest financial holdings linked to Israel, a key demand of the demonstrators. Columbia President Shafik expressed the administration's willingness to invest in Gaza after negotiations with protest leaders failed to reach an agreement. In response to the suspensions, student organizers at Columbia said they were determined to continue protesting until the demands are met. The protests have been roundly slammed for instances of anti-Semitism and displays of hate speech.
I know there are people here who think possibly that they are calling for peace and a ceasefire, but the reality is that Israel has repeatedly agreed to a ceasefire. There was a ceasefire on October 6th. So the reality is Hamas has said no, and unfortunately the folks on the green today are really just doing Hamas's work for them.
Despite the tensions, university administrators are working to balance free speech rights with maintaining campus order. And the Biden administration has stressed the importance of upholding free speech within the confines of the law.